Okay, welcome everyone. Kevin LaRocque here with Binary Pro Strategies. Today is a recap for August 10th of 2018. And being a Friday, I typically don't do a lot of trading on Fridays. Fridays tend to be very choppy days, but if I do have the right setups, I will come in and hit it. Now, I started the day fairly light here, as you can see. And of course, all these trades that I'm showing you here are done live in my chat room and the purpose here is to teach my students how to identify the best setups and to execute the orders properly. And so what we have here is started off today at 8:20, let's see, 8:29. Of course, that's going to be Eastern time. I'm actually in Central time, so I'm at 7:29. And I started off with only a one lot, as you can see right here, only because I did have some okay correlation among the currency pairs. Ease of movement was starting to pick up. The pairing pattern displayed itself. And of course, I was able to get the strike that I had placed at the premium I was looking for, which was $52. So anyhow, the first trade was a sell. I felt really that the yen was going to come down. Unfortunately, I did get in a little bit early. As you can see here, I did take a loss on that. This is the 5-minute representation of that time and the actual minute that I actually got into it. And as you can see here, I got in at 7:29 and expired a minute later. Got in kind of late. I will carry my orders into the expiration time. Typically, I will try to get out maybe say right before it goes black, which is typically 30 seconds before it expires on that particular option. So I got filled kind of late on this one. And of course, I was early, but you can see here from the 5-minute chart that, let's just maybe about 30 minutes later, the market finally did start to come down. So the pairing pattern did identify the market wanted to come down. It's just that I just happened to get in a little bit early, but I did move over to the euro. Now, right now, for some reason, the euro USD seems to be where I'm getting the best EOM out of it. And it seems to be moving fairly smoothly, and I'm able to get my strike at the premium I'm looking for. And I'll go ahead and I'll switch over and let's take a look at these two trades here that I made on the euro. As you can see, both are winners. Ended the day up 201, but let's just take a quick look at that chart real quick here. Let me switch over. Okay, so here we are with the euro USD 5 minutes. And I had to crunch this chart down a little bit on the 1 minute so you can see these two trades together. But both were sells. Once again, now in the euro this morning, they had a little bit better EOM, and it looked to be that the follow through was really starting to develop beautifully for the downside on this. And so I initially tested it with the one lot, as you can see here, and of course that was profitable. This is actually the 5-minute entry up here with the 1-minute entry up here. Yeah, right down here. And then the follow through continued. EOM was increasing, starting to see really good correlation across all the currency pairs, which really made this second signal a lot stronger. And so I added a 4 lot on that one, and of course made a profit on that. I actually ended the day at 201. Why I didn't go further, typically with a Friday, particularly in the morning. The mornings can be okay, they're not great, but man, by the time that you hit noon, the market just kind of goes sideways, and you can kind of see that here for the rest of the day. That market just kind of went sideways, and that's the kind of market you want to stay out of. So Fridays are probably the toughest days to trade, so I like to go very light on Fridays, and I suggest that particularly if you're new to this and you're still learning, the strategy and learning how these markets correlate. It's always good to go very light on Fridays until you really get the hang of it before you start adding heavier positions. But nonetheless, that is it for today. I will be back on Monday, August 13th, for the next recap. All these trades are, I do show these in chat as I share my charts live every day. And also, if you would like to get your hands on my free fundamental video, I do go over some of the basics and exactly how I execute my orders and kind of what I'm looking for. So it gives you a really good foundation of kind of my strategy, and and get a feel for kind of how I trade. And if you're interested in joining us, love to have you. But to get your hands on this fundamental video, hang tight to the end of this video and I'll show you exactly how to get a copy. Otherwise, I'll see you Monday. Take care. Okay, so here we are. So as I mentioned earlier, if you are interested in getting the free fundamental video, which I am going to offer free of charge right now for a limited time, all you have to do is just go to binaryprostrategies.com. You're going to get a little pop-up, fill out the information, and what I'll do is I will send you a link. It's actually a link to a private Facebook page where you have access. That's where you're going to be able to see the fundamental video. But you're also going to be able to look at my prior trades because I do post them daily. And all these trades are the trades that I demonstrate live in front of my students as I share my charts and I make my trades and I explain and demonstrate to you exactly why I'm making a particular trade, what the particular setup is, and so forth. So it's very educational, but nonetheless, nothing's held back in that fundamentals videos. That is the core strategy that I use to make all the trades that you saw today. And I'm sure that just taking that video and applying the methods that you see there, it's greatly going to improve your trading. But if you do want to go more in depth and really fine tune it, I do offer a service. It's a monthly service where you would then have access to all my other training videos where I go a lot more into detail on each aspect of the core strategy. And of course, I also give additional what I call actionable trade ideas, where there are certain patterns that are not actually in the fundamental video that you can certainly take advantage of, and they're pretty powerful in terms of making money. So nonetheless, that's it. Please come back, and I will have another video tomorrow, and where I'll also share my trades. And once again, if you decide that you do want to join us, what you could do is you could just go ahead and in the Binary Pro Strategies, there's a place where you can go ahead and send me an email if you'd like, and or always feel free to give me a call at 469-554-0850. Be glad to answer all your questions. My goal here is to, I've been doing this for 35 years, so my goal here is to help other traders finally see how to truly make money in the markets. And I believe you can, you have a tremendous advantage by using Nadex binary options. So that's it. Wish you the best of success, and hopefully you'll be back tomorrow for my next, where I go over all my trades for that particular day. Take care.